presentation.
Excitement for the holidays, so we're going to be broadcasting live from Town Center in downtown Austin.
We're excited to bring back Hump Day history since it was so popular this spring and summer while our museums were closed, and since we are now closed again through at least December
This is
18th.
week 20 of Hump Day history.
We decided to jump
We're going to talk a little bit about that building
start up
that is
again
here,
since we
and
had
the
a few
buildings
more ideas.
that were here,
So we missed part
and
of
then
this
hear
year.
about the chamber's history
Scroll all
and
the way back to our
what they currently do for the community,
go to the Hormel
economically,
YouTube channel. So just go
supporting
to youtube.com.
businesses,
In the search bar, type
and
in
then
Hormel
hear about their
Resort
plans
Is
for
that the
modified
Subscribe to our
holiday.
YouTube channel because we're trying to reach 100 subscribers. We're not gonna do the deadline. Anyway, today is Wednesday,
Walk over here and talk to Jamie from the Historical Society as she tells us the history of this building.
Historical Society is our first presenter.
Hello! Welcome back to Hump Day History. Emphasis on the history, which is why I'm here, just to give you a little bit before you go inside. Just want to talk a little bit about this building here. In 1874, Charles Pooler moved to town, and he opened Pooler Drug, or what we would know as a pharmacy today. And he was based here on this corner for many, many years. He originally had a business partner, a Mr. Clemmer, but he bought him out and just took on the business on his own. And then this is, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, this picture here is about what this block looked like when he came to town, maybe more like 1880. And so we're down here on the corner, if anyone can see that. But he was a druggist here in town for many, many, many years. He was also involved in the community. He served in local politics or local government, and also on the water and light board, which preceded the utilities. And then in 1896 is when he built or kind of renovated the building to be what a little more recognizable here for downtown. So there's Pooler Drug, of course, right next to the Cozy Theater. And another view there, an actual photograph. And then in 1919, the Woolworth Company leased the Cozy Theater building, which was next door. Thomas Revord owned the building, and he had remodeled it for Woolworths. In July 1919, it was advertised as a 5 and 10 cent store. They had a big grand opening. Tishi's Orchestra played. They did another remodel in 1930, and they expanded. And we'll go to this photograph. So there's Woolworths there. And of course, they had their famous lunch counter inside. It's said that many of Austin's young women got their start as clerks, office personnel, managers, etc. And many would remember the young men who lined up by the doors of the store before closing to wait for their dates to finish so they could go enjoy an evening out. And they had their candy counter as well, which is always very popular with everybody. The store expanded again in the early 60s, and it said that they demolished the building and rebuilt it. And then the Woolworths closed officially in the mid-80s. But that's just a little bit here about our, the town center building right on the corner. Here it was Main and, I don't know if I wrote down, I think it was Main and Mill here.
Bridge.
Bridge, thank you.
I think it was Bridge.
So I think I'm gonna pass you off to the chamber if anybody, I don't think anybody has any questions, right?
If anybody has any questions, let us know.
Yep, feel free to
I'm gonna
add
stay
questions to the
outside, so
comments.
bye.
I think you're right. I think this was Mill Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I thought I wrote it down, but of course I didn't.
yeah.
So we're going on a little tour here.
Now we're gonna head inside the chamber.
I'm gonna visit with Elaine,
Here,
the
I'll open the
director.
door for you.
Thanks, Jamie.
Everybody noticed Randy's Christmas mask.
Okay, this is fun. Oops. I think I might have lost you all.
Hi, welcome to the Austin Area Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, Elaine.
Nice to see you. What a beautiful day.
It is. Thanks for having us. We look forward to hearing about the chamber.
Well, we are really excited to have you with us today. We are in the process of getting ready for a couple of events, so we have lots of activity going on. The Chamber of Commerce is an organization made up of business members in the community, and we work very hard to help support our members as they are dealing with business. And certainly this year has brought many challenges. So many of the things that we've done in the past we weren't able to do this year, and so we have come up with some new ideas. But let's take a walk down the history line first. I have a couple of old publications I'd like to show you, and our staff is hard at it. Janine Nelson, she is our member services or major events coordinator. Leslie Fox is our receptionist. And Sudesh Napant is our marketing communications specialist. And I think Kristen Olson, who's our community concierge, is away from her desk right now. But I want to show you some things about the chamber. The Austin Area Chamber of Commerce was founded in May 10th of 1940. So we've been around 80 years. But the chamber was known by some different names early on. And if you take a look at some of these books that we have, and these are all available at the Historical Society as well, so you can look and they have the full collection. But as you can see, the name of the organization changed over the years. This is the Austin Advertising Club. Then we had the Austin Central Committee. This particular one was created by the Junior Chamber of Commerce. And then we also had, again, the Business and Professional Men of Austin. And then, again, in 1940, we became the Austin Chamber of Commerce. We are a chamber that promotes business in the Austin area. So many of our members are from the surrounding communities as well, not just Austin proper. Our goal is to promote business, to advocate for businesses, so we work very closely with elected officials, trying to address the concerns that our members have in regard to some of those issues. And then also connection. And certainly this year has been a tough year for connection, but we're trying to come up with some different ways to do that. And so we've shifted and done a lot of events in a virtual mode. We did our annual meeting in a virtual mode, and we were really excited to have about 100 people join us for that event, so it's really fun. And it's really fun to have both of you here today. The Hormel Historic Home and the Moore County Historical Society are both members of the chamber, and they're a very big part of what we do and how we do things. So thank you for giving us the opportunity to visit with you today.
Thanks for having us.
This is a picture of what our building looked like when it transitioned to the town center, and that was in 1996. Do you want me to tip it up?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if you're following our feed. I lost our connection sometime when we were walking through the building. So we're restarting with part 2 down here at Hump Day History at the Austin Area Chamber of Commerce.
Elaine, how long have you been here?
I've been here just 2 years.
Good.
So been a part of the community for a long time. When I first moved to Austin, I worked at the Chamber of Commerce when we were in the old location, which is where the art center is at. So for me, it was a little bit about coming home to have an opportunity to come back to the Chamber of Commerce. And certainly in the position as president, I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of great people and help to meet the needs of the business community in different ways. So part of that, we decided, because it is a different year, we wanted to come up with something that could help our members, and so we created the Austin Winter Extravaganza. And it's not just a 1-month event, but it will be 4 months, so December through March. And I want to give you a sneak peek about what we're going to do this weekend, because it kicks off on Saturday, December 5th. And so we'll go over and we'll look at some information from our Santa visit that we're going to have.
And this is replacing the traditional Christmas in the City that had been downtown for many years?
It was, Christmas in the City was an event that occurred with a kickoff downtown, and then we had events in different sectors. And so we looked at having the Austin Winter Extravaganza be a multiple month thing instead of a one and done, because it's a great way to engage a lot of people in what's going on, the community as well as our members. So that's how we came up with this.
If anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to type them in below and we'll answer them as we go on. I think we're gonna go into this secret Santa cave here.
So this is for the Austin Winter Extravaganza Santa visit. Later on today, the Santa elves are going to be busy putting together bags that we will hand out to our guests. You can drive by and visit Santa at the Moore County Fairgrounds on Saturday between 4 and 8. And we ask you to stay in your car and you'll drive around and you'll get to see the lights at the Historical Society to start off with. And then as you continue through the route through the fairgrounds, you'll have an opportunity to wave at Santa, drop off a letter to Santa, if you will. There'll be a mailbox, and he'll take those back to the North Pole with him. And we also have a bag of goodies that'll be put together. So let's go in and see what we have from some of our sponsoring members. So we have these red bags that we'll be giving out. And First Farmers and Merchants is our presenting sponsor for the event, and then we have a number of gold sponsors, including Gaines People Play. So we'll start off with this bag, and then we have all these treasures that we get to put in there. So lots of things from different members who are sponsoring the event. Sweet Reeds, Remax, the Chris Heichel Fairway Mortgage Team, candy canes from Sterling Main Street, information from the Art Center, our good friends of the Historic Society, helping us to stay sanitized and provide a coloring opportunity. RBC is giving us some can koozies. We have some information. We're going to promote Chamber Bucks. If you're not familiar with the Chamber Buck program, it's like buying a gift certificate that can be used at Chamber members. They come in denominations of 5, 10, 25, and 50. The nice part about a Chamber Buck is it can be used so many places. You can use them for car repair, your dentist, shopping, eating, all different ways that you can do that and supporting local businesses. So we encourage you to think about Chamber Bucks as that last minute gift. Or maybe that first moment gift, because I don't always know what to get people, so sometimes Chamber Bucks are just right. We have information also from Sterling Main Street, and we're going to include the map. This is the map for the light tour, so we'll have that in the bags. Another coloring sheet from Struck Chiropractic, and then a assortment of things from Curtis Sorensen at the Bakery Lounge. So all kinds of fun stuff in those red bags.
I've seen a ton of houses already decorated for Christmas, so you must have built some excitement.
Well, it's fun, so we'll go out and look at some more information about our lighting contest.
Okay.
Because other communities do light contests, but we had to do a little bit more, so we had to throw in the Santa visit as well.
Go Austin.
So if you follow the map around town, you'll be able to, you can start anywhere you want to. The lighting contest will run December 5th through the 29th, and we'll be announcing the winners on the 31st. So it'll be really fun. So you'll look for this sign, and they will be both at residential and business locations, and you get to vote via text. So here's the number, and so I encourage you to look around at everything before you vote, because it's one vote per phone. So we're excited to see who our winners are, and we will have winners in both divisions of People's Choice, so your votes, business and residential. We'll also have the Mayor's Choice, and then we'll have the Clark Griswold. I've seen a lot of lights out there, so it'll be really fun to see who ends up getting those. Enterprises will be Chamber Bucks to those winners, as well as bragging rights. So we hope that people have fun and enjoy us in a new socially safe manner, and yet celebrate the season and help to support the local business community.
And I thought I heard you were doing things throughout the winter, January, February.
We are. So as we roll into January, we're going to do snowflake days. So we will have a snowman contest, perhaps a snow angel. We're also looking at snowflakes and different things. We're going to have February follies, and it will be the March melt. So we will have all kinds of activities going on with those different themes. It's a way for the community to engage, as well as for our members to promote their companies through a specific program. So again, we want to thank you to the sponsors, and we're just excited to bring this to the community.
Great.
I apologize, I think I lost connection there in the middle, so I'm gonna just show the map again here.
Okay.
We are amateurs, just so everybody knows.
And the map and all this information will be available on our website as well as on our Facebook page. So like, follow, and share us. We're at Austin Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're excited to be a part of Hump Day Wednesday productions by our good friends at the Historical Society and the Hormel Home.
Great.
Awesome.
Thank
you. I
you,
don't see any
Elaine.
questions
Okay.
coming in.